What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be doing a look at some more products for the Galaxy Note 3. I'm always looking for the latest and greatest, best case for me at least. And what I have here today, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 different cases. Some I don't think are that great once I saw them and got them in my hand. I haven't opened all of them yet. I've looked at a few. And then an accessory for an existing case, which is an odd thing to get an accessory for a case. So anyways, we'll take a look at these and we'll unbox them, throw them on the Note 3, and then we'll see what we think. Let's unbox right after this.
Should you spend your cash or is it best to save it? Leave a comment and debate it if it's tech related. Computers, Android, Apple, and tablets. If it's a gadget, then he has to have it. And I ain't kidding, so hope you freaking heard that. Enjoy the video.
Alright, so let's get into some cases for the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. Now this is the Verizon version. Obviously you're not going to have any issues from a Verizon version, Sprint version, T-Mobile, unlocked, whatever. So let's start off with, I have a few cases here. Now this is one that I picked up at the AT&T store quite a while ago, actually, when I was trying to find a decent case for this, for the Note 3. It's Incipio, or Incipio, so whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. It's a $40 case. It has some pluses and some minuses. This is one that I've actually tried using and actually had it packaged back up because I was going to return it because I ended up not liking it for $40, but didn't make it back in time, so I did not. The negative that I did not like is the thickness that it adds to your phone, because it has actually 2 cases in one, which is nice. If you want a shell, you can put that on there and you're good to go. It's got a nice soft microfiber inside, but my thinking is that this case here was for the Note 2. I don't know that for sure, and I could be totally wrong, but it's weird that it actually has the microfiber thing when it only fits, like this will not fit the Note 3. You have to have this insert for it to clip into place. So the thickness, I'm not a big fan of. I mean, look at that. You're doubling up the thickness of this phone now. But okay, that being said, that aside, some positives is you have your 3 slots here for credit cards or your ID or whatever. So if you just want to grab this and go, you're good to roll. Some more benefits is it's got this faux leather, not plastic like the back of the Note 3, but like some type of faux leather. Has a good feel. It feels really good. This is one of the negatives too that I was just gonna talk about. Is it's got nothing to keep it sort of in place, so you get a lot of that, which I'm not a big fan of, because to me it makes it look cheap. But the reason it does that is because you can use it as a stand also. So this back edge here where you get this flex is because of the flexibility you need to get your different viewing angles. So that's a plus, you got different viewing angles, but the trade-off is this slop here. Maybe a couple of magnets embedded would have helped out. I've seen people say before, oh, the magnets mess up the S Pen, blah, 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 blah. I have a couple of products that I'm going to show you in this video that have magnets, and there's no issue whatsoever. So I don't think magnets is an issue. So anyways, that's it. That is the Incipio, what do we call this? It's a Watson Folio. Leather wallet folio detachable heart. I don't think this is real leather, is it? Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe that's why it's $40. But whatever. I got it from AT&T for $40. Sure, you can find it somewhere else. If I can find an Amazon link, I'll leave it down below, because I'm sure it'll be cheaper on Amazon. So that is this wallet case. I have another wallet case we're going to be looking at. This is very tight on the phone. Okay. So case number 1. I'll get that out of the shot. Now here's another one, not another one, here's another case from a company that is probably one of my favorite case manufacturers. Usually when I get a new case, and you can see this in my my other video for Galaxy Note 3 accessories, which I'll leave the link below. I believe I had two Spigen cases in there, one the ultra thin, and I can't remember the other one, but it was red and black, and it's pretty pimp. This is the Infinity White, which is the slim armor, and this is normal Spigen. I think I've been saying it wrong. Somebody said I've said it wrong. I want to comment on one of my videos, so whatever. Spigen, who cares? It's a great product, great company. So what you have in here is your two-part case, and then I believe you should have your authenticity. Just saying that you got the real deal from Spigen. I think it's even got you bam, got your serial number. So anyways, I went with the Stormtrooper look here, but this is a two-part case. You have the hard plastic outer shell. You got a little company branding here on the back, Spigen. Still shows you got the 13 megapixel camera. I'm not sure if that's really showing up because it's sort of embedded in that gloss. And then you got slim armor on the side. And then you got this, the rubberized case. It's thicker on the sides, but pretty much rubberized. And this just snaps around it. So you have your volume up and down rocker is now rubberized. Your power on and off is rubberized. You got your IR blaster cut out, your mic cut out, your 3.5 millimeter phone jack cut out, your S Pen cut out, your charging cut out, and your speaker and your other microphone cut out, and obviously the camera in the back. So this is one when I had to throw it on because I'm a fan of the Stormtrooper look ever since I've seen the Nexus 5, which I'm hoping I may get. I'm not sure if I even want to take a look at it because it's been enough reviews out there about it. But so this is it. This gives you got the lip at the top, sort of protect that faux metal around the side. So if you set it down there, you're also not directly on the screen. But this is, you definitely get with the shine. I wish this was sort of a matte black, matte white, because you get, I don't know if the camera's really showing it up, but there you see a little bit there if it would focus. There you go. You get a lot of finger smudges and grease. So, but anyways, this is a definite good case, a must. Any Spigen that you can get for whatever phone you got. I mean, I got them for the iPhone 5S. I've had them for pretty much every phone I have, the S4. First thing I do is I find on Amazon, Spigen, what they got available for whatever the new product, new phone I got, and I order it. I mean, that's just, they are not a sponsor, they're nothing but a good company. So anyways, here we go. That's the Slim Armor Infinity White. Let's get this one off. Take a look at what we got next. Again, I'll leave links for all these cases down below. Okay, now this is one that I just happened to see on Amazon. Not familiar with the company, but I'm sort of a fan of lime green. So this is Gooseberry. So if I'm saying it wrong, somebody knows the company, leave me a comment down below. But this is for the Galaxy Note 3, obviously. Fancy diary case. I think you could have came up with a better name than fancy diary case, but it is what it is, and it's fancy. So this is the navy and lime green Mercury Gooseberry Perry 3. So here we go. So you have this is almost like a cloth, almost like a blue jean type material. Doesn't really look like it. Looks really blue on the screen in front of me, but it looks almost more of a gray. Then you got the lime green, and here, like I was saying with the magnet, this has got a magnetic close on it, and then you got a little Gooseberry down here branding, and then this is another one that is a wallet. Man, it's bright, but so very comparable to this Incipio case where it's got 3. This one has 2 credit card slots. A difference here though is you don't have a cutout for your speaker. I don't know if I would answer a phone call like this, not knowing who it is or what, but I don't know, whatever. It's there, so it's fine. Cutout for your phone. Then it's got the inside. This is like a little bit thicker than a jelly, but the sides are really jelly. Design your mind. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Open your mind and design yourselves. Mercuryman.com. Mercury Corporation. Gooseberry. So let's put this in. Take a look what we got. Like I said, I like the lime green. I think there's a few other colors in here, but like I said, the link will be down below. This is off of Amazon. I believe it was about $10 or $15, so you know. But okay, it locks in there really good. This again has got the same thing like the other one, where you got some viewing angles to where you can watch some movies, you know, which is good for definitely with the Note 3. Now I'm looking at this sort of popping in the way. It looks like it stays above the line of sight, but I wish it would they could have put a little piece of metal back there so I could, you know, embed it underneath the material so it would lock in. So that being said, it flips around like that, and then you can flip this up and under, and it'll sort of hold it semi-closed, but not bad. And you got another little pocket in here for some cash or some more business cards or whatever. And then, like I said, with this one, you had this, you sort of got the loosey-goosey thing up there. This one, because of the magnet, you get it, but it pops, you know, sort of goes back. Well, I guess it doesn't, but definitely stays a lot better than this one. If I had to choose between these two, I would take this one. And I'm not a big fan of the flap, like I told you guys in that other leather case when I got in the other video, the link down below. But if it keeps the case closed in a little bit better, I'm all for it. I don't know what that is, maybe a little wrist strap you can put on there, but so that's it. This is the, what do they call it? Hold on. The fancy diary case from Gooseberry. So I don't know. I'm digging it. I'll try it for a couple days and see. You guys, like I say, you know, if you got any questions, just leave them down below, and I'll get to all the ones that I can. So now we're getting into, I'll save this other accessory for an existing case after, but this now just was released, and they didn't have the black, but like I explained before, I sort of like the white, and this is the wireless charging battery cover for the Note 3. They also have coming the S-View wirelessly charging back cover, but I can't seem to find that. They announced it, it's on their site, but there's nowhere to actually purchase it. So I went with just this one. This is like 40 bucks off Amazon. Again, link will be down below. I'll get that S-View cover when I can, and I will show it to you guys. So here it's just saying you take the old one off. But this will give me that Stormtrooper look too, so I'm cool with that. But one thing you lose here is you don't have your Galaxy Note 3 branding, and unfortunately you lose that lovely Verizon 4G LTE, which I'm just joking. I don't want that on there anyways. But what you do give up though is your thinness. And this is, I mean, that's 3 times as thick, which I had this type of back on the S4, and I knew that. The problem that I have with these is that being so thick, you can no longer use any of these cases because you add that triple thickness. Now none of your lips line up, so you use this, your phone is raw dog. There is no case, no availability. Nobody seems to be making cases that'll fit around these that I know of. So but let's just get this on and we will show you. Get rid of this. So that's it. And you can definitely feel, like this one, you have a small transition. You can see where the light hits that edge. Now this one, you can't really see it with the light, but where that transition hits, I mean, you have a bump. But that being said, it feels pretty good. All right, so I'm hoping there's no issue with this and it'll just work just like the other one did. Your device is now charging wirelessly. Oh, what did that say about the S Pen? I missed that. The S Pen will not work within range of wireless charger. Huh. Well, let's try that. It seems to be working just fine for me. Maybe they mean off the cradle? I don't know. Maybe they had some issues and they put a warning on there. But, so there you go. Wireless charging for the Galaxy Note 3. I definitely want to try out the S-View cover with the Note 3 wireless charging. So when I get that, I'll show you guys that one also. But there you go. Wireless charging for the Galaxy Note 3. Alright, so let me put this, actually I can just take this off for our next, and leave this one off because our next one is, I've done this, look at this one before. This is the S-View cover. This isn't wireless charging, just the S-View. But the next product I have actually works with the S-View. It's not an actual case, it's not, it's an accessory for that, and what it addresses is that not staying closed. So let's take a look. Again, from my company, Spigen, not a sponsor, wish they were. Hit me up, Spigen, send me some stuff. Spigen magnetic clip. Cover is not included, of course. This is a little metal and magnet device that goes on the S cover. Here you can see it right there. Some nice chrome. You get a magnetic clip, double-sided tapes, 5 pieces. So in case, like I'll put it on this one, and then if I want to use it, if I want to use a different case, I got to rip it off. But when I get that wireless S-View case, I'm going to want to put this on there too. And then a certificate of authenticity, as usual with Spigen. There you go, here's your how to do it. Certificate of authenticity and 5 double-sided tapes. And then here is the clips. Oops. So now this has already got one on it, so you're actually getting 6 because one's already on it. So now what it says to do here, because we'll set it all up, it says, I don't know how to read that language. Here we go. Apply a double-sided tape to the back of the bottom piece, which this one already has it on there. Align the top and bottom pieces and apply them to the side of the device. Push the bottom area of the magnet clip to the right. Remove. That's removal. See, now it's just telling you to push it directly on there. Don't leave an air gap. I mean, that should be pretty obvious. This clip just slides right onto the S cover, and then you stick the magnet underneath. So let's get this. So we'll slide it pretty close to where the S-View window is. And we'll get it all the way down there like it says. Don't leave an air gap in there. That's pretty dang close right there. And then we want this one. Now which side? This side. It's got a magnet in there, so we will that double side off. Clip that on there and then push it on. Oops. That's it. So now your S-View cover closes with a magnet. And I mean, I'm giving it, so now you can shake the hell out of it and then finally it'll come loose. But I mean, that's way better than it was. 1,000 times better. So, and you don't even feel it over here. I mean, you're using the S cover. Flip it around. Still get your camera. That was my biggest concern with the S View. It was that it just didn't, the cover, it just didn't stay closed. And that looks really good. I guess the only thing that I would say I wish Spigen would have did is attached it to this backside here. So if I wanted to get rid of the S View cover, this magnet would come with it. So it was all in one. Because right now, I take this off and I want to put a different case on. And I put a different back on. I mean, I can put my other back on and I got no problem. I can leave that little nub on there, not that big of a deal. I want to put the wireless charging case on there, the back, no problem. But I want to put this back on and then put my Spigen Slim Armor on. It's a no-go. So that's a little, I mean, that's a tiny critique. That's not a big deal. That's the only thing that I would say I'd like, you know, a little something different with it. But that's about it. So there you go. You have a couple different cases for you, a couple different backs, an accessory for a case. Again, I'll leave the Amazon links down below to everything that I can. Pretty much everything I buy is from Amazon, so I should be able to find a link for it. But you have the the S View magnetic clip from Spigen. You have your Samsung, the official wireless charging back for the Galaxy Note 3. You have the Spigen Slim Armor Stormtrooper version, which is the Infinity White on black. You also have the fancy diary case from Gooseberry, so that's on there. And then you also have the Incipio, what do they call theirs? The Incipio Watson Folio wallet case for the Note 3. That's going to be about it. That's all I got. I will see you guys in the next video. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment if there's anything you need to know about any of these cases or any case that I've done before. I'll leave I'll leave a link to the old Galaxy Note 3 accessory video down below, along with links for all these products. Anything you want to know about the cases, leave me in a comment down below and I'll get back to you. Make sure you subscribe to more videos like this, more geeky videos, more tech videos, I'm going to start doing some lifestyle stuff, just all kinds of stuff. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on anything, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will be really soon, hopefully. Peace.